You brought up Clark MacArthur and obviously playing with Meth and Brass and stuff from that 2017 run. Is there a lot of guys still pretty tight from that group?
Yeah, I mean, I still talk to Brass probably the most. I talked to and Cease. Obviously, him and I are really
Sure.
close. Yeah, it was fun. I don't really know what else to say. I mean, that was just a lot of fun. We weren't really we had an okay year the year before, but missed the playoffs, and I don't think people really expected much of us. And then we I think you guys had talked about this. I think I listened to Eric talk about. We limped into the playoffs.
Mm.
We kind of weren't playing that well. I still remember Carl kind of banging up his foot, and we lose 3 or 4 in a row, and then flying him into Detroit to help us get that 1 point or 2 points that we needed to make the playoffs. And
Yeah.
then obviously we did what we did. I think the first round against Boston, we have that first game, we struggle. But then I think the whole series changed when Carl made that play to Brass, and then Big Dion gets the game winner, and we were off and rolling. And then I think we all look back at Game 7 as something that we were really happy to be a part of, but
Yeah.
it's unfortunate, right? We could have done it. Obviously, unfortunately, we didn't do it, but something I'll never forget. I enjoyed it.
Most fun you've ever had?
Yeah, probably. I mean, it's last year in the bubble, we went to the conference final, but it was the bubble. It wasn't.
Yeah.
We weren't going to cities. We weren't playing in front of sellouts. But then last year or that year, sorry, we got to go to Boston, play in a great building there. We got to go to New York, play in Madison Square Garden, which nothing gets better than that. And we clinched the series there, and then going to Pittsburgh, the defending Stanley Cup champions, and get to play a series there and go 7 against them. But that was what I'll always look back to, is the crowds. I mean, that's why the playoffs is so much better.
Yeah, and when we were playing, like you mentioned, in those cities, people don't understand. Like, we're spending time, like a couple of days at times between games, and you get to visit all the cool restaurants and spots. Like I that's what I miss. I miss all the dinners and stuff. And like New York was incredible too. Like you don't get those opportunities all the time. So
especially for us, like when we play Boston, it's like you said, we're in and out. We go, we play a game, we leave. That when you get to go, you get to unpack your stuff. You go a day or two early, go for dinner. Sometimes you have a team dinner, you get ready, and the next day is off. You can go walk around, you get to see the city. I've never really seen Boston, so to be able to kind of do that, and then obviously, like you said, New York. I mean, what's not to love about cruising through the city in New York?
It's the best.
Yeah, it's awesome. I mean, you walk into the worst restaurant in New York, and you're having the meal of your life. So it was awesome.